just a short video about gang stalking, targeting, light workers, the chosen ones. I really don't know where to start. For 6.5 years, I'm going to call it a mental prison, for the simple fact that if you don't know, you don't know. And perceptions and thoughts, analyzing every little thing that goes wrong in your life, can cause like mental conflict, or just like false belief patterns or whatever. We're going to go into the law of attraction a little bit too. If you don't know my story, woke up out of a coma, and it seemed like my world was upside down. It's like people switching sides, gang stalking. I didn't even know the term for it then. I had never heard of a targeted individual. Freaking like anomalies with like flashing lights, and then certain types of patterns causing like visual disruptions and things like that. Anyway, and then going into the gang stalking or whatever, and maybe electronic harassment, devices being hacked, definitely being followed, the same people showing up all the time. Just no matter where I'm at, I go 3 hours away, and some lowlife freaking harbinger of death or worker of the devil is there to either tap into your energy or to just monitor you in some way. But
Hello.
Okay, all right, you need to go find something to do. And it's scary because at first there's so much going on that you can't make sense of it. I'm making a video, sweetie. You can't make sense of it. You've got more questions than viable answers. There's a lot of rabbit holes, loose ends, misinformation, disinformation. Being a chosen one, being a light worker. A lot of us, we have really no idea who we are or where we come from. But I can say this, if you don't believe that there are malevolent and benevolent energies out there, good, if you don't believe in good and evil, or God and the devil,
love you, people.
You will after going through this. We're surrounded by.
I love you, people. Goodbye.
Okay, don't do that again. If you don't believe it, you will. And I must say, there is a God who has a divine order in this universe. And I don't have all the answers, male or female. I don't know, Bible, no Bible, Quran. I don't know. I just know that there is a power that does not, that is divine and particular. He, she, I call it the Most High. The Most High is not playing with any of us. And I mean, I don't have all the understanding. This is a warning. This is a warning to to those that are ignorant, like I am or I was, to those that are asleep, like I have been or I was or I am, to those that are intentionally setting themselves against another person, whether it be out of ignorance or who knows, maybe perps get paid, I don't know, not a perp. Maybe the whole gang stalking targeted individual thing isn't real, but it's very real to me when I can't go anywhere in town for 5 minutes without having a bunch of freaking dope heads show up. And I can't even say tempting me, because I probably tempt myself. There's maybe some unhealed, things in my life that need to be fixed or whatever. Maybe there's some unaddressed depression, caused by God knows what. But this talking about the energies, the good and the bad. Whatever's within you, whether it's carnal or hell, maybe there's something in you or in me that isn't even from me, but it wants what it wants. I want what I want, and the higher of this negative energy, it can line things up so that the bad stuff in your life that you really don't want can somehow just line up the perfect way, and the next thing you know, you're way off the mark, or where you intended to be. And these strongholds and chains and bondage and soul contracts, and just the action or willingness to participate can put you further in the loop, or anyway, I guess I'm trying to keep this short. I think the most important thing is to realize that no matter what's going on with gang stalking and stuff like that, you still have a choice. Okay, if you're seeing this video and you're being harassed, you're being followed, you can feel the negative energy. You can tell that somebody has ill will towards you, even though they've got a smile on their face. It's all a distraction to occupy your mind long enough for you to make another bad decision, right? And then you're so deep in regret about that bad decision that you're still not focused on the moment because of all the chaos around you, that you make another bad decision. Look, forgive yourselves, forgive each other, pray, just, man, I can't tell you who you're praying to. Just ask that whatever it is, the Supreme Being, the Most High, that your actions don't offend them. If you have to sit still and do absolutely nothing but consume water and eat grass out of your yard, and wait until you get some clarity or some explanation or definition or a sense of purpose or a plan, if you have to sit there and endure everything you have to endure until she speaks or whatever, do that. Just do not, out of ignorance or out of hatred or out of spite or out of a pleasure-seeking mentality, do things that would separate you, because there are literally people, spirits or souls, whatever it is, whatever's inside you, whatever that lives forever after the body dies, whatever that thing is, there's people that are, they're getting marked. I heard a lady call it the Scarlet Letter. There's people getting scarlet letters. I don't know if that's the right terminology or not, but they're not going to be in the same place as the people without them. Low vibrational stuff. Try not to get consumed with money. Repetition is so important. Every day, if you can, get up at the same time. Man, like, I've just seen how once this targeting crap started after I got out of this coma, how even the most foundational things in my life I thought that were concrete, have become, a chore. Things that you did in repetition or out of habit every day, getting up, brushing your teeth, taking a shower. This gang stalking program, targeted individual program, whatever, it will occupy and possess your mind to the point that you cannot function in society at all. It will take your life, and it does it, to my knowledge, by captivating the mind. Once the mind is captivated and stuck on something, whatever is put into it, whether it's by you or by an outside, by an outside force, once it's out of control, it's hard for you to get control over it. Law of attraction, man. Law of vibration. There's universal laws. If you're ignorant of part of this thing, has helped me break down the limitations that were set by, I guess, myself and maybe my parents, my family, things like that. Small town stuff. We believed everything a certain way. Sort of had a lot of narrow-minded thinking. This should be this and this should be that. When you're so concrete on these, perceptions, you're closed off to different points of view, and it'll cause a lot of one-sided judgments. And we never want to be guilty of condemning someone out of our ignorance. We're no better then than the people that are stalking us. If there's a lot of confusion, surrounding your targeting or your gang stalking, chances are there's been a lot of magic done, a lot of black magic, a lot of spells and curses and hexes and things like that. But it's miserable to live in a state of mind where everyone that you meet is a suspect. So don't live like that either. Just be still. Just be still. If you can't figure out the right move, then just don't move. If you're feeling it deep, strong inside you, like setups and things like that.
Daddy,
yes, ma'am.
this is game puzzle.
Okay, I don't want to see that. All right, I'm doing a video.
Show it to you?
No, not right now. Go make something that's not a person. That's a straw with a thing on it. But it's a beautiful straw with a thing on it.
This is a beautiful. Hey.
Matt, baby, I don't want your name or your face in this video. Do you understand? Okay, show it.
Hello, I am Star. Goodbye.
Okay, bye, straw. We don't want to get carried further off. Okay, see, train of thought, man, it's hard. Life has become much more difficult since this shit. Just watch where you step. Not everybody's out to get you. A lot of this targeting stuff, besides the physical aspects of it, a lot of it, I believe, is illusion created by black magic, tricking your brain, because you've always got some smart ass that knows what you were talking about in private because they've hacked your phone or they've got your house bugged or whatever. I don't know about any of that stuff. I don't care. I think lots of times I laugh when I, hear somebody like trying to direct the conversation or something like that, because their tactics become, as you become stronger, their tactics become weaker. I know what it's like to be fucking terrified. Excuse my language. I know what it's like to be terrified. I've actually picked up and moved several times in the middle of the night because the illusions or the psychic attacks or whatever were so strong. $15:51 on the clock. The attacks were, the veil was so strong, it was so real that I thought freaking like bandito robbers were fixing to come and kick in my door and try to kill me and my kid. And then as I'm driving down the road, I realize I'm like, this is what they want. They want you doing erratic shit so that they can point out to the rest of society how backwards and crazy you are, and then just pretty much whatever slanderous, libel campaign they can come up with against you is more so accepted, because look at how you're acting. You got your kid in the car leaving in the middle of the night. It's retarded.
Make something up.
Anyway, we got little Susie, the inventor, here. And she's my pride and joy. She's my best friend. Look, guys, just don't transgress the Most High. Forgive them, for they know not what they do. If you don't know which direction to go, just sit still before, check yourself before you wreck yourself or something. And man, I've got such great advice for somebody that has to go back to their own written rule book several times a day, so that I don't do anything stupid, because it's hell when these intrusive thoughts that, where do they come from? A lot of people don't believe in demon this and witchcraft that, and psychic projection and astral plane this. Look, man, it goes back to the electromagnetic spectrum. The electromagnetic spectrum houses everything that we can perceive within all of our senses: taste, touch, smell, hear, as well as, and there's, okay, stop, please.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to a party today. Goodbye. See you later. I love you.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. And please don't do that again. I've asked you twice.
Okay.
This is very important.
I like it.
Maybe not to you, but you'll see one day. Okay, so the electromagnetic spectrum, with our senses, we can only perceive 9 or 10% of what's really there. There's essentially, there's colors that we can't see. There's sounds that we can't hear. There's light that is so illuminating, yet there's light that isn't visible at all, because there's 90 or 91% of this spectrum that our senses can't perceive. So that tells you that there's a whole lot more there than what we can see, taste, feel, and touch. Getting back to the law of attraction real quick. One of the things that I've seen with this targeting program is, if they can create a belief in you that something negative or something bad or whatever if Don DePani says awareness flows where attention goes, or attention goes where awareness flows, something like that. Basically, if they can create a belief in your head, they don't have to do anything else. You'll manifest that shit yourself. And I call that like the dark side of the law of attraction. So, and there is, we are, some of us, I somewhat believe all of us, but some of us are divine beings. You know, that whatever it is inside of us that lives on after we die, this consciousness, this soul. Look, that thing's alive when you're asleep because you're dreaming. It's going to be alive when I believe when the electrical forces are gone. It's going to return to its source. If we believe the Bible says, breathe into Adam the breath of life. I'm kind of drawing a blank. 21:11 on the clock. Just be safe. If you don't know what to do, don't do anything. Not everyone's out to get you. A lot of it is illusion. If you know, I don't know about higher, malevolent beings trying to trap your energy or your soul or energy harvesting or anything like that. But be careful what you expose your senses to. Violent movies. I mean, we want to know truth, but at the same time, there's some things that you don't need to know. Ignorance can be bliss in some cases, because there's stuff and people and things and devices and imaginations out there that we as just mortals with the spirit of the Creator, we have no business partaking or looking on or listening, subjecting ourselves to. Man, and all right, so back to the negative law of attraction. Once that fearful belief is ingrained, then nobody has to do any street theater for you to pick up on it and destroy yourself with it, because you'll be looking for the negative in everything, and that will just further reinforce the belief, creating a vibrational frequency that's compatible or similar to that. And the things that will start to manifest in your life will be along those lines. There's a scripture in Ephesians, I believe. Paul said that whatever we do, think on the things of God. So don't focus on negative stuff. I don't care how I don't care if the bombs are dropping out of the heavens onto your house. Focus on the things of God. Focus on the higher things in life. Spending time with your children, spending time with your family, being in nature. Listen to the birds. Go get wet in the river. Cut out some of these. Man, get out of the fast food restaurants and the burgers and the get out of the freaking chicken sandwiches or whatever that, and all this processed food that these animals are being, and I'm not vegan, or man, I would probably kill for a pork chop or a steak or something right now, but I'm becoming aware that all of these things, if I want life, right, healthy life, then I need to consume things that the higher vibrational foods. I mean, you have to become what you want to be, and the only way to do it is to sort of take the steps to do it. I can't look like, you know, maybe some guy with six-pack abs. I can't look like this guy if I'm sitting on my ass pounding tacos and cheeseburgers every night. My finances, I'm not going to make the money that I need to make or want to make if I'm sleeping till 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock every day. You know, all the yeah, wow, we're getting along with the video. All the song and dance that goes with this targeted individual crap, it will disrupt your daily, you know, your daily life schedule or whatever. And once that happens, that's when the chaos really sets in. So if you've got a schedule, keep it. And man, the worst thing to do is don't be afraid. These, hey, you know what? They might can kidnap you, they might can kill you, they might can traffic you, they might can harvest your organs, they might can hook you up to a whole bunch of machines, make you live forever as a demon or something like that. Don't let that be your focus. Who gives a fuck what they can do? Give more craps about what you can do, because I'm telling you right now, you can choose to let it affect you. And look, part of the magic stuff, okay? So the black magic, you're constantly feeling like you're a failure as a parent, or, you know, you're not contributing to society the way that other people that you perceive is. Don't compare yourself to the next guy. A lot of their shit, their Facebook posts aren't real. You know, that's these witches or warlocks or whatever they're doing. Some of them are projecting their own guilt and fears onto you. And we know misery loves company, right? So if, you know, if a ship's going down, and the captain of it's evil, he's going to want to take as many people with him as he can. And we all know that there's a ship going down and there's a ship going up, or there's a ship going right and there's a ship going left. You know, allow this targeting to humble you some. Allow it to open your mind to the fact that, you know, name, last, first name, don't know everything. Man, listen, I love you guys. I love you all. I send you love and light, peace and blessings. I want to see you on the other side, or in the middle, wherever it all goes. But don't permanently or eternally damage your connection with God, because don't permanently damage your connection with God, because I was looking to see if I have my house address on this thing. So much for incognito, right? Don't be damned to a dark eternity because you're messing with things out of ignorance or whatever. And remember, not everything. Why did you cut up my new hand towel? What? Don't cut any more off of that, please. That was brand new. I bought whatever. It's just a towel, but next time, can you ask?
Yes.
Okay. Why have you got a towel on? Where's your shorts at? Oh. You been in there playing in the water again?
No.
Okay. All right, guys, I'm gonna cut it off, man. Bless you. I love you.
Love you.
Loves you too.
Goodbye.
All right. Goodbye.
Join my class.